Hey guys, Brady here, and I just saw Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Take a drink every single time they say that name in the movie. They say Roman J. Israel, Esquire, 3 times in the opening scene. 3 fucking times, and he's typing it out on the computer. He types it on the computer. Roman J. Israel, Esquire, 3 times, and they say it there throughout the entirety of the movie. So yeah, take a drink every single time they say Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Um, so. This movie stars Denzel Washington and Colin Farrell. Denzel Washington plays the title character of Roman J. Israel Esquire. This is directed by Dan Gilroy, who is the director of Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was a great movie. Came out in 2014, and I saw it with 2 of my buddies from school, and we loved it. And so I saw Roman J. Israel by myself, and I really liked Roman J. Israel. It kind of has the same vibe as the same style as Nightcrawler. Pretty much a good person starting out doing like good things, and he's like slowly turns into like a like not a good guy. Slowly turns sort of like a bad guy. Roman J. is this movie kind of feels like Nightcrawler meets The Accountant, because I think Denzel Washington's character, I think he's autistic. They say he's a savant, which is a high-functioning person with autism, I believe. That's what my tutor calls himself. As he's a savant. But anyway, or I used to have a tutor teacher. I don't use them anymore. But yeah. So he pretty much plays an attorney at this law firm. He pretty much knows everything there is about the about like the law and stuff like that. If you ask him like certain questions about the court cases he's done or some of the court cases in the past, he'll give you like a definitive answer. And it was really good. I do not see how this movie has a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I will admit the first 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes is a bit slow, and then it picks up right away. The movie finds its footing, and it gets better and better. I love this character. I thought Denzel Washington delivers another great performance. I don't know. I don't see how people could think this is a terrible movie. I don't see how this is like 50% right now. It's not terrible. Yeah, Dan Gilroy has done another phenomenal movie. He like I said, he wrote and directed Nightcrawler. He also wrote. You can't see it, but I'm pointing at Kong Skull Island, and I love Kong Skull Island. I love that movie to death. A lot of people don't like it. I love the movie. I love how stupid the movie is. He also, unfortunately, wrote Bourne Legacy, which I thought was terrible. It's boring as hell. But he also wrote Real Steel, and I love Real Steel. Real Steel is great. But yeah, so yeah, Roman J. Israel Esquire. So yeah, he plays a lawyer. I guess he has like social problems. I think he's autistic. Or at least it's heavily implied that he's autistic. High functioning. But he gets brought into, well, not brought into a world. He there's like this person who like I guess like killed a client of his or something like that, and he had to he pretty much clears the guy's name. He doesn't clear the guy's name. He like turns the guy in like secretly. He calls up like these guys. I forgot what it was. And he's like, I don't want to say who I am. I don't want to tell you where I am, but I know the person, and his name is such and such, and and he gets rewarded. You could tell that this reward is pretty much changing him a bit, which is why I said it's pretty much like Nightcrawler. He kind of like changes. He doesn't really turn into a dick in the movie like Jake Gyllenhaal did in Nightcrawler, but he does. You do see his character change in this movie. Yeah, And seeing Denzel Washington with an afro was great. I love seeing him comb it in the trailer to the beat of the song "I" by Kendrick Lamar. Uh, but yeah, this was I really enjoyed Roman J. Ezra Esquire. I'm gonna give it 4 stars out of 5. I definitely think that Nightcrawler was better. In 2014, Nightcrawler and Whiplash both came out the same year. They were both great, but unlike, well, as far as my knowledge goes, is I know that Damien Chazelle wrote a few movies, but I think he only directed 2. Where Damien Chazelle has made 2 great movies in a row, well, 2 at least critically praised movies. Dan Gilroy has made 1 critically praised movie and 1 movie that got mixed reviews. I don't think this deserves a 50%. I think it should be like at least like 75% the most, because it's not great by any means, but I mean it's great, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's like one of Denzel's best movies. I think that's like, I don't know, I feel like Training Day is better than this. Unstoppable. I enjoyed I enjoyed Magnificent Seven. I enjoyed The Equalizer. Yeah, Denzel Washington. I haven't really seen much of his movies up until like 2013. I think it was when I saw Two Guns. I think Two Guns was like my first movie I saw of his, and then I started watching every one of his movies. After, not everyone, but I started watching a lot more of his movies. And or was American Gangster my first movie of his? I don't know. All I know is that I became a Denzel Washington fan recently, and I love his movies. American Gangster is pretty good. This was pretty good. Fences was great. Two Guns was good. I loved Training Day. I loved Equalizer. I love Magnificent Seven. Yeah, Denzel Washington. I can't get enough of Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington could be in an animated movie, and he could be voicing a talking duck, and I'd still see it. Like, his voice fits a duck. So let's go see Denzel Washington play a duck. Maybe Howard the Duck. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna give Roman J. Ezra Esquire 4 stars out of 5.